Chisholm is in northern Minnesota's Iron Range and is home to Cale Nelson and his family. It's where Cale's life changed forever on March 6th, 2010.
We had a golf outing on the lake, right here, as a matter of fact, on this Longview Lake. We were out here at 1 o'clock. The lake was frozen over, pretty nice, beautiful day out. We're just having a good time. I think we tied for last place, so at least we were the honest team. One of the girls that we golfed against, her ex-husband kept coming to the table, swinging at her left and right. Third time he came back, he started yelling at her again, slapped her head off, and then he made that gesture like he was going to hit her. Well, the whole table kind of pretty much said, hey, you know, gotta get out. I said, hey, you know, you need to leave now. Well, he decided to point at me. I pointed back and said, yeah, you need to leave now. Well, he threw down his fists and he came walking up to me and he grabbed me. I stood up and he tried bending me over the table. I said, no. I took him to the ground. We wrapped him up. I didn't hit him. I didn't do nothing. I said, you know, let's knock it off. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. And he kept swinging at me. I said, knock it off. I don't want to hurt you. The owner of the bar came along, said, you know, let him go. I'll take him out. I let him go and took him out. 10 minutes later, someone yells, gun. I started looking around, you know, where's this gun? Look around, I look up, it's right in my face.
I was working, and I had received a phone call from a cook that worked at Jim's, and he had called to tell me that Cale had been shot, and I didn't believe him. And I said, well, I haven't heard any cop cars or anything, because where I work, it's right on the highway. And then I had a customer in the store, and I can kind of remember walking to the door and holding the door for him as he was leaving, and there was 3 ambulances and 5 cop cars that flew by the store with no sirens on, just the lights. And then my heart just sank.
I remember laying there for a long time, just kind of waiting, looking for help. There was no doubt in my mind that I was dead on that spot.
The next several weeks were a blur for Cale, who was shot twice that night with bullets hitting his stomach, spleen, kidney, liver, pancreas, and diaphragm. In critical condition and initially given a 3 to 4% chance to live, Cale survived surgery after surgery. Right by his side the entire time was Angie. So were a group of fellow UPSers who offered everything they could to Cale and his family. They visited often and showed unwavering support. The shooting captivated the community, and the media continues to track Cale's progress.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. I mean, everything meant so much. The prayers, the donations, the time spent with my family to come down and visit to say, hey, somebody's here, somebody cares. It's overwhelming.